everybody. In this video, let's do an experiment on reading humidity and room temperature using NodeMCU. So the objectives will be using a NodeMCU sensor, and the board we will be using is we'll be using NodeMCU to measure the humidity and temperature. And once we measure this, we will be displaying it on serial monitor. So coming to the setup, we have the video over here, and we can see the node MCU that we are using. So here's the board that we are using, and this is the DSP sensor. DSP sensor, it's a 3-pin DSP sensor, and you can see one of the VCC pins from the power is going to the VCC. Likewise, one from the ground is going to ground, and then one other from data it is coming to D. That is the setup we have. So let's look at the manual. In the manual, here's the diagram. One thing we should remember is though on the NodeMCU we are connecting it to D2, but it's mapped to GPIO 4. In other words, the in program will be using the pin number 4. Like you can see here in the program, we'll be using the pin number 4. That's actually D2. So most of the students do this mistake. They think it is D2 and then they type D2 over here and they only get the results. Anyway, so having said that, and then our setup is like this in the architecture point of view. So we have NodeMCU, which is connected to the sensor DST11 through jumper wires. So information flows, temperature information flows from here to the NodeMCU. And NodeMCU using USB, using the serial communication, it will print those values, temperature and humidity on ID. So that's the setup we have. So let's come back to the video. Let's keep it to one side. Yep, this side. Yeah, and then coming here, now for the first time we are using the NodeMCU over here. So for that, what we'll have to do is let me make sure we go to the tools and to the board manager. So to the board manager, where is the board manager? Yeah, to the port. Make sure that right now the NodeMCU is not connected, so I'm just connecting the NodeMCU to my laptop. So we'll shortly see the port coming up over here. So let me just click back over here. It is a port. Yeah, you can see that the port has come up. Okay. And then we go into the boards, and then now you can see we'll have to select the board type as ESP 8266, and then inside that, my model that I'm using is NodeMCU 1.0. Yeah, this is what will be chosen. If you don't see this board type over here, you will have to use a board manager. Inside the board manager, in fact, in the manual the first year, how to add new boards. So through the board manager, we'll have to add it. So those are the things that we'll have to do. Okay, then what we'll do is we have a sketch ready over here. We'll take the code from the manual. So we have the code. Just take the code, copy the code from here, and then paste it with the sketch over here. And then, one thing you can observe is to communicate with DHT, so we are using this DHT library. So we'll have to make sure that this DHT library is installed. How do you do that? You go over here and in the library manager. So I've typed DHT sensor. So once you type DHT sensor, you can see the DNP sensor libraries are shortlisted. You will find lots of them, but you are interested in DHT sensor library by adapter. So this is a very standard library. We use adapter library, and you can see that I have already installed it. So in your case, it may not be installed. So you'll have to choose the latest version, and then you'll get an install button, just like the one here. You'll get an install button again. Click it, and the installation will happen. So that's necessary for our code to compile. Then coming back to the code over here, you can see these are the standard parameters, pin number 4, and type, and those things. And then we have the void setup area. So you can see that the serial port communication has been initialized, and likewise the object has been initialized. And then we have the loop over here. Let me just change this. So in the loop function, we can see that these two lines over here, are reading from the sensor humidity and temperature, and these set of checks to see the values that are read are proper, they are not failed. And then once we have the humidity and the temperature read, these are the print statements that are happening to print it on the Arduino ID. And then there is finally a delay of 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds, we'll be getting the value. So now let's go ahead and then let's compile it and upload it. So I'm directly going compiling and uploading it over there. Compiling is going on, and you will get some messages over there. Don't worry about it. The compiling has gone through, and then doing the upload over here. So in the background, you can see the upload is happening. But let me also bring up the video. So we have the video over here. So this is a setup that we are connected to. Right now, currently the program is being uploaded into this NodeMCU. Uploading is happening. Yeah, once uploading is happening, it says done upload. So we'll go back and it should have started working and sending the data. Here's the serial monitor. So here's the serial monitor. We have started getting the temperature, humidity, and the temperature. So let me blow into this sensor over here so that you can see the values change. At least the humidity values will change. So I'm just blowing. So you can see the humidity values change. It has gone up to 32. And that is how the changes will happen. So this completes our experiment. Thank you. See you in the next video.